It is the start of a brand new week. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your Monday. So it's currently 7 a.m. Got up this morning about 5:30 and went through my whole to-do list for today. It was originally about 25 things, but that's impossible. You're not going to knock out 25 things in one day. I was able to cut it down to 10. Went for a morning walk, trying to clear my head, because as I mentioned in just a couple of videos ago, when you own a business, stress is imminent. Stress is everywhere. It's part of just owning a business is stress. Right now, I've got some clients that are really relying heavily on me. My marketing ability, my video storytelling skills, they're really relying on me. And that's a lot of pressure on myself and on my shoulders, because if I fail them, fail myself, not only do I just fail them. So there's a lot going on right now in my brain trying to push forward to be able to maximize the content that I'm putting out to help them grow, succeed, and overall us accomplish their goals slash my goals together. Because as I mentioned, I base my entire business off of their goals. So if I'm not meeting their goals, then I'm not meeting my own goals, because my goals include their goals, if that makes sense. That might be kind of confusing, but you should understand, I think. If not, let me know. I'll let you know. Um, anyhow, went for my walk, just trying to clear my head, and really every day, but especially the start of a week, a new week, it's all about putting confidence and trust in the man above. And right now I'm really focused on purposeful actions with every action given to God. Everything that we do in life has a reason for why we do it. That needs to have a strong backing, a strong purpose to why we're doing it. Are we just going through the motions, or is what we're doing actually have a goal and a purpose behind it? So that's what I want to talk about today as we navigate through this day. But as I was on my walk and I opened up the Bible verse for today, it was Hebrews 11:1, and it's such a perfect verse for today because it talks about having the confidence and the faith. And in life, we have to have confidence and faith, especially in business. So the exact verse says this: now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. And to me, that speaks so much in what I'm trying to just do in my life and in business, because we can't see the finish line, but we have faith knowing that our goals and our dreams and what we're working towards are going to work out. And it's such a perfect verse for today. So that really got my day started off right and got my week started off right. So if you need any little bit of confidence today or faith today, go read the first few chapters of Hebrews, even chapter 11, obviously. I think verse 1 through 6, Hebrews chapter 11, is very informative and very positive driven. So outside of that, it's like I said, it's 7:40 right now. I'm going to get some breakfast and then I'm going to sit down. I'm not really sure the first thing I'm going to knock out today, but got a lot to do. Going to knock it out, and let's get to it. So this is completely off topic, but it's cool, so I wanted to show you. So if you don't know about me, that's a really weird way of saying that. If you don't know about me, I'm a huge gun lover. I love guns. Really recently, I'd say within the last like 3 to 5 years, I've kind of gotten into them more. I've always loved guns, but more, especially recently. Anyhow, one of my buddies, I picked up a gun for him down here in Florida. So for gun enthusiasts, you might like this. If you're not a gun enthusiast, well, then you can just skip this. I also don't really want to go too crazy in depth on this because there's so many things that get flagged nowadays. But this here is a 30 Super Carry, which I'm a pretty big fan of after seeing it and after holding it. Has this really nice textured finish on the back of the handle here, and it feels excellent in the hand. Feels really, really good. Very tiny, but if you don't know, this handles a special type of ammo, and it's a 30 super carry, which it's kind of sought after. It's kind of hard to get, but that's what makes this gun kind of unique. And it also came with two different mags. You have an extended mag here at 16, again with the textured handle, and then this is just a regular standard mag that comes with it at 13. But overall, this is a really nice gun. I don't really have any experience with a Smith Wesson 30 Super. So if you do, let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are on it, and I will be sure to share it with him, as well as I might pick one up for myself, because I'm a really big fan of the size of it, as well as the textured grip. So anyhow, let me know your thoughts on a Smith & Wesson 30 Super Carry, if you have one or if you've shot one. Let me know down below. So right now, these are all of the clips just in the last couple of days. Most of these are either newsletter. So this is newsletter for one of my clients. This one here would be a personal video. This is probably YouTube. I've got restaurant content on here from Prime Time. I have this dancing content on here from Prime Time, from the event night, with the DJ. All of this is all either personal or client content. Now, I never want to get personal content mixed with client content, so I'm taking just a few minutes here to organize all of this. I like to do this maybe 2 to 3 times a week, where I organize everything. So I'll rename, like this one right here. I'll rename it, and then I will open up a new Finder and then put it where it needs to go. So for this stuff, all of this goes into my media folder. So this is my real estate client. This is their video. So that gets dragged in there. And then that will go into a folder that needs to get edited. And then once it needs to get edited, it will get edited, and then it will go out. So just another way of staying organized, but that is what I'm currently doing. It is about almost 9:30, and we're slowly making headway, but this is still what I got to get done for today. All right, so let's talk about AI real quick. So I just posted a photos of a property for my real estate client. Now, what you should know is that photos don't generate sales, especially anymore with social media. They're just not applicable in that state. What does sell are reels and videos. So it's imperative to use reels, videos, when you are trying to sell or get awareness on a product, if you're not paying to do target marketing. Now, every client that I work with, especially right now, currently does do target marketing, because it's so important in this world where content is everywhere, that we're paying to put the content in front of the people that we want it to be in front of. So, with all that being said, I used to use ChatGPT for 99% of the stuff that I do, from descriptions to idea generation to thumbnail ideas to graphic ideas. Now, mind you, it's a start. It's never a finalized product. If I'm getting an idea, I take that idea, I look for I go deeper into that idea, and then I take the idea and I make it my own. That's kind of what I do still to this day. However, when we're talking about descriptions, I now use Grok, and I've used Grok exclusively since it's came out. I love Grok. I love the way it operates. I love the ability to be able to look at images, tell me what's going on in those images. And overall, it's a very simple yet massively efficient and effective way to run your business with Grok. So for an idea like this, where I have property photos, Grok already knows everything about the business because I prompt it at the beginning of that thread for whatever it is that I'm trying to do. So each thread, when I start a new thread, so for a new client, I will start a new thread. So I have a thread for my restaurant client. I have a thread for my tattoo client. I have a thread for my real estate client. I have a thread for my trash client. Every single client has its own thread. And then in that thread, I throw all the information at it about what the goals are, what we're trying to do, why we're trying to do it, what the platforms are that we're using. That way, when I go to get back a response, it's already curated towards the goals that we're looking to achieve. So when it comes to this with property photos, I simply upload the property photos into Grok. I then tell it, hey, here are the features of this property. So for this property exactly, wrote them down in this little notebook. Actually, I'm done with the page now, so I tore it out. We wanted to highlight paver driveway. That's the name of the brick. Brown hardwood, large backyard, corner lot, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, brand new, just built, right on the Caloosahatchee River and a nearby pond in the neighborhood. So I told it that I wanted to highlight that. And then I uploaded the photos, and then it writes me a perfect description for what we are trying to accomplish, including contact details of the person to get a hold of, tour details, everything like that. A year ago, I would have to sit there and handwrite and figure out the perfect description. The other thing that's perfect is not only does it generate that, but then it also uses uniformity. So it's part of the brand. It already looks like it's a part of the brand because every time it's the same format, but just different for that specific property. There are so many use cases that I can go on and on and on about in using AI effectively. The problem is that most people use AI as a search engine, like they're using Google. Ask it a question. That's not how you use AI. The key to AI are using prompts and understanding how to prompt the system to get the results that you're looking for. So while everybody can use AI, not everybody uses AI effectively. Learn how to prompt AI. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's Google Gemini, whether it's ChatGPT, whether it's Grok, whether it's Copilot. Learn how to prompt. And if you prompt properly, you are going to get the results that you are looking for whatever it is that you're doing. Right now, trending viral on X, if you've seen, are people actually getting rid of their interior designers because they can literally take a picture with their phone of the room, upload it to ChatGPT, prompt it to act as an interior designer, and it will take that exact image with whatever they want in that space, and it will make a perfect one-to-one recreation of the exact space that they are looking for. Then they can prompt it, hey, that couch that you put in the image, where can I find one? And then it gives you the results. That clock, where can I find it? It gives you the results. Then you can just click on it and buy it. There are so many things that AI is capable of that you're not using it to its potential. So whatever you're in, whatever business that you do, whatever your 9 to 5 is, learn how to use AI to make your life more efficient because it is a game changer when you understand how to use it properly. Okay, so we just talked about AI, and in a video, I believe it was 2 videos ago, I discussed why and how I used CapCut for my editing workflow. So another thing that I absolutely love about CapCut, and when you include it with AI, it literally changes the game as far as descriptions, titles for YouTube videos, titles for social media videos. But what I do is when you have a video with captions, which is most of them, or if it's a YouTube video where you don't have captions, you simply attach the captions and then you only save the TXT file, which is the captions file. So then you can take that TXT file, copy and paste it, put it into something like Grok. When it understands what you're trying to do already, as we've previously discussed, it will take that entire transcript. So it could be a 30-minute YouTube video transcript, which I've done many times. And then it'll take that transcript, it'll spit out multiple title ideas, it'll spit out multiple description ideas, it'll spit out hashtags if that's relevant, and then anything else that you need to know about that video that you want to use, you can just refer back to that transcript. So that's just another way how I integrate CapCut into Grok. Together, simultaneously, they make my workflow 1,000 times easier. And when you have so many projects that are based around the speed and quality of your workflow, this is unprecedented. Let me tell you, the best part about living in Florida is walking outside and it is sun, no clouds, and just pure heat, like 99% of the time. I mean, we have been having a massive drought here. Like, I think it maybe since the beginning of the year, it has maybe rained 4 times, and we're talking less than a few hours. So we've had like no rain, and we are starting to come into wet season. So we shall see whether or not we're actually going to have a wet springtime. But it's currently about 90 and it is 1. So basically, I've been out doing what I've been doing. I've been doing what I've been doing since, we've last checked in, just sitting at the desk and doing a whole bunch of editing. Edited like 4 videos, got those posted or scheduled to go out, did a couple graphics. So now it's lunchtime. I like to come out, go for a walk, stretch my legs. So going on a quick walk. I've already got lunch in at the house in the air fryer, making some taquitos. So gonna have some taquitos for lunch. So get back, eat, and then we're gonna head to Starbucks. I think the wife's gonna come too. She's got some stuff to do, but gonna head to Starbucks just to get out of the house, switch up my mindset. Got a couple websites. I've got 2 websites I need to edit and work on at the moment. And then after those are done, I've got a few back end business things that I need to do. So that's kind of what the plan is for the next few hours. We do have church tonight. We have Monday night service. So at 5:30, we will head into Fort Myers and get ready for church. So right now, this is how the day is going. It's been a very productive Monday so far, which is always great. I would like to get in a workout today. My goal is to work out 7 days a week with 1 rest day being Sunday, but I say 7 days a week because even though I'm actually working out, it's like a rest day for me, a very easy day. That's what I'm used to. But recently I've been slacking really bad just because I've been so freaking busy. And because I've been busy, I haven't been sleeping well. And then I'm extra tired. And then instead of getting up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym, I just haven't been. So this morning I did get up at 5, but once again, instead of going to the gym, I got right to work because I have so much to do. So it's just that kind of season, but unfortunately, that's not an excuse. Like, I need to do better. So that's something I'm definitely going to focus on because I've got to get to the gym. I hate not going to the gym. It drives me nuts. But anyhow, just some thoughts on this Monday. All right, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. Got back from Starbucks and time to get ready for church. Got so much going on right now. Got to get home from church. I've got to finish editing 2 separate websites. And then once that's done, then I need to edit this vlog. So, and now tomorrow I'm filming a roundtable interview with my real estate client. And we're also going to be kind of doing a more of an impromptu style interview, roundtable interview with some people in the local community. So now I've got a plan for that. So lots going on, but thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I originally wanted to talk about the passion that not the passion, the purpose that every single action has and should have revolved around God. Now, The God part, that's how I am. You don't have to pertain to that. But I was originally going to make the video about purpose and how every action has a specific purpose for why you are doing that. So I didn't get to it today. So I'm going to put it into tomorrow's video, while probably after we're done with the video shoot. But so if you're looking forward to that, let me know down below, and then hit the subscribe button so you can come back tomorrow and watch tomorrow's video, where we're going to talk about like passion in business. I keep saying passion. See, this is what's different about me. I don't cut this stuff out. I'm trying to make these videos pretty raw for the most part. Purpose. We're talking about purpose. Every action has a purpose. So that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. So if that's something that interests you, hit the subscribe button. Other than that, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out. And remember, you create your own story.